Okay guys, now we're stepping things up a little bit. We're looking at the ultimate line joining knot, the PR knot, or also called the bobbin knot. Now this requires a specialist sort of a tool, and again we're looking at a friction sleeve created with your main line, your braided line, going over your leader. Again, no knot in your leader, which is fantastic for casting, fantastic for jigging, and super strong. So, specialist equipment, we've got a bobbin. Now, bobbins have been around for quite a while, especially in fly fishing circles and knot tying circles. Fairly long time, but not so much in Australia. So what it is, basically, we've got a stem, which we're passing our main line through, and then a drum. Now this version has a drag system, makes it nice and easy. So what we're going to do, we've already passed that through, and you see on most of them they've got a couple of O-rings here. Now this is where we're going to wedge the line in, just to give it a bit of purchase. Pull that tag end down. Okay, now what we're going to do is wrap around this drum. We're looking at 10 to 12 times. So 1, just grab a bit more slack line there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you can see what we've done. We've wrapped around, main line coming out, and you'll see I pull that and it pulls off the drum. So just tension that up slightly. Adjustable, these ones, absolutely fantastic. The idea, you don't want it too tight and it'll start to really bite in to your leader. Too loose and it'll whip out and could hit me in the jaw. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Okay, that feels pretty good. Alright, now what we're going to do, we've got our leader. Now, I like to pass it from this way, so what I'll probably do, I'll grab this one, put him over this side. So we've got our bobbin, main line, leader. So bring that across. Now, in order to grip, we need a little bit of tension. So we're just going to wrap loosely around, making sure you've got the absolute stem of the bobbin there sitting right up hard against your leader. So a few times. Then what we're going to do with the 2 middle fingers on your right hand, going to wrap around and then pinch with thumb and forefinger. You've got your leader and your braided main line. Now the reason I wrap around the middle fingers, the tag end is out of the way. It's down to your pinky here, and that just means there's nothing to get caught on. So we've got that. Wrap around a few times so you don't get any slippage with your left hand. And what we're going to be doing is spinning back towards you. So again, creating layered friction sleeve of braided line. So here we go. And as I'm spinning this, you might be able to hear some clicking. And that is that drum, that drag system working and feeding the line out. About there will do. You don't want to go too long with this knot. It is fairly stiff. If you're casting with something about that long, probably rip off a stripper guide. Okay, so you'll be able to see that. So that braid is perfectly layered, side by side, next to each other, all the way along. And again, it's not overly tight. Just being spaced along like that, it's creating enough friction to create that knot. Now what we do, just going to tick that back a couple of wraps and then go back the other way, so layer it. You might just need to angle it just to get it walking. There we go. Keep it spinning, takes a bit of practice to get like this. Bang, along, and you're just stopping down where you started your tight wraps. You'll see there, we've created a double sleeve. A bit like a Chinese finger trap, this one. So, we've got that. Pull that off. and we've got our tag end. Now what I like to do, just so it doesn't get in your way, we're going to trim, bang, your leader tag, get that out of the way. Unwrap all of these loose wraps. So again, we've just got the main line and the tag of your leader parallel side by side. And again, we're finishing off this knot with alternating half hitches. So we'll start with an under, wrap around, lock him down. Again, back pressure. Really lock that first one in. There we go. And then over. Under. Over. Under. Over. Now, probably want to do this anywhere up to 4 times either side, so 8 in total. Just for the exercise, I'm just going to leave it at that. So again, we're left with the tag end. We can trim that off, or again, we can burn it off. Making sure if you're ever burning any of your tag ends, that you've got some sort of guard protecting your braided line, because braid does not like heat at all. Now to finish off, once again, we need to do a bit of a chafe protector, a bit of a ramp for when it goes back in over the guides on your main line. So again, alternating half hitches. So wrap around your main line, tension that one up as well. And again, boom. And you just want to go until you're just past the entire length of the tag end. Again, this is so much easier if you've got your main line under tension. If it's nice and loose, it's just hard to get that purchase. So I'll do it just a few more times. And then, once again, to finish it off, I'm just going to do a double wrap. Lock that down nice and tight. Once again, your tag, trim that. Some people like to go right close. I'll leave a little bit of tag end, probably about 5 mil. And there we have it, the PR knot or the bobbin knot.